Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Richard Hart, the Bitcoin Bear Case. I've been enjoying doing this series and following his prediction of Bitcoin to 10K. I would definitely like to see Bitcoin hit 100, 150 like everyone else. However, his fractal, his technical analysis is currently unfolding. And I've switched my bias to bearish at the moment, and I am not touching anything. And let me explain that in my video and what I'm expecting to see from Bitcoin in the week to come. Remember, this is not financial advice. I'm doing this for education and entertainment purposes. I provide you my analysis that I get from my gap short selling fundamental series. I apply them to Bitcoin. You can actually apply this to any kind of price chart. So if you're interested, join me on Patreon or send me an email, and happy to answer any of your comments if you comment below. Let's get Bitcoin on the docket, shall we? So let's transition this here. There we go. And as we can see, I've been talking about this for some time now. If you go back in my videos, this is the scenario that has unfolded, in which was that we break below. This is critical. So this was resistance, right? This was resistance. We couldn't get above it. We finally got above it. Now this was support, and we finally cracked below. So I can only, from a technical perspective, I have to say this is now resistance. This is now flipped the market, in my perspective, to bearish. It also is looking a lot like the top here. So it is a fractal of what has happened here. We had a move up, correction, move up, correction, move up, correction, move up. Oh, breakdown. Right? Just like, I know this is repetitive, but it takes a little time to formulate. But interesting enough, right? We had these points of support. We broke through them, and it really opened the trapdoors for lower lows. And we've had that same exact pattern. And you have to go with the 80-20 rule, right? If 80% of the time, if it breaks support and it goes lower, you have to bet with that perspective. So what happens when we break support? We normally test it. We test the support line, but which is now resistance, and that's what we're doing today. So we had a good bounce, especially in the alt markets, but we're testing this line, and I'm only gonna be bullish once we close above this daily. I'm gonna go neutral when we close above this on a weekly basis. I will change my perspective on Bitcoin to bullish again. But until that happens, the 80-20 rule tells me that we will roll over and back test this trend line here. So this is where I would see 35,000, and it would kind of set up a lower low, because again, I'm bearish at the moment, but this could set up a lower low for it to come back up here. So we're just gonna have to wait and see. That's why I am currently bearish, and I'm just waiting out. I'm not going to go FOMO on these nice bounce back. When the market corrects, there is large moves in both direction. All right, when the market is volatile and you can get there could be fake outs. And I'd rather get a better price if I'm going to cost average, or I'd rather be sure that we're going in the right direction. So for me, the right direction is when we're above my line that I drew there. Otherwise, I'm staying out of the market until we get down below here, right? If we test this, this is where I might buy a little bit, right? I might dip my toes if we can come down here, but because we are making lower highs, it's not good. Now, I will buy if we come here, I'll buy a little bit. And then if we come back up here and we can close here on a daily basis and then on a weekly basis, I'm going to change my perspective and buy more, because that means this is a trend. So we have a low. Well, we even have a lower low here, and this is a higher low, and then we'll have a higher low, and then closing above this is bullish territory in my opinion. all of this is bearish territory, and all of this up here is bullish territory. This will make the price go down. This will make the price go up. That's my perception. Hopefully you learned something. Hopefully you're paying attention to these setups and you're following along with me. Remember, investing in cryptocurrencies all in one shot can be risky. Use smart strategies, buy in a little bit at a time, because over time it does go up in price. And so that's why you want a dollar cost average, because markets can change quickly depending on the environments. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow.